Alright fam, your boy is back in the game. As you see, the interior is a little different from the old Kia Stinger. We used to have them red guts, now we got the blacked out guts. I don't mind it, I did like the red, but with the color combo of the car, red wouldn't really go with that color. I don't want to show you guys the car yet, but your boy is back, dude. Kia Stinger remote, Kia Stinger steering wheel, and interior, dude. Your boy is back in the game, dude. I told you guys I was gone, but not gone for long. It was honestly longer than I expected. This Stinger that came out for sale was just a crazy deal. As you saw by the title of the thumbnail, only 10K, dude. And it's not no ordinary Stinger, it's the rarest Stinger ever made. Yes, you've heard of the tribute edition, but there's 1,000 of them, and the vehicle I'm in right now, there's only 400 made. And honestly, probably half of them are already salvaged or destroyed, dude. The GTS is like prone to just being in accidents and car wrecks. Like, there's so many that have been in wrecks. Like, I think there's only like 200 left. Not a rear wheel drive, this is an all-wheel drive, so like, you know, it comes with the drift mode. But look at this interior, dude. There's already some mods in here, tasteful mods. Nothing major since I bought it, but honestly, dude, I really love it. I miss being in a Stinger and having all of this Alcantara steering wheel, Alcantara center console. Like, dude, this car just feels good, bro. It honestly feels more special than the old Stinger. And you guys know I've been in a Raptor, and honestly, I've been used to having my iced coffee sitting this way, but now in a Stinger, you know you gotta turn that thing around because all that water spills when you do a pool. Before I get to showing you guys and talking to you guys about the car, let me show you guys some cinematics. There she is, dude. She is mine and I love it. There are some things that I've changed since I've bought it. I did not buy it this way. Like, I had to like immediately do some mods and fixing because it was not perfect. As you guys know, for 10,000 there is no way you could get a clean title GTS for 10. This thing was salvaged, but the wreck was nothing major, dude. It was the most simplest thing. And let me explain to you guys real quick. The car was damaged up in this front corner here. All you pretty much need is a fender, front bumper, and some minor components in the back. The suspension, literally perfect. Literally no damages that were major. Technically, it shouldn't have been marked as salvage, but the reason it was is because the color is so rare and hard to paint. In order to get the paint to match to any old pieces, you have to respray the whole entire vehicle. And that's the reason why they deemed it as salvage. So there's no major issues with the car. There's like no major damage underneath the bumpers and fenders, but an insurance company doesn't want to spend over 4 to 8K to get a car resprayed. And that's the whole entire thing, you know. It's not just, you know, a fender and a bumper. So they just deemed it as salvage, which sucks. But honestly, I doubt I'm ever gonna sell this car. I love this car. This thing is gonna be my bread and butter, and we're gonna transform this thing into one of the world's fastest Kia Stingers. My goal is to be running next to M4s, the new G80s, G82s, the G87, I think, the M2. So that's my goal. I want to be able to run a Hellcat and just defeat that thing. Let me show you guys the stuff I did do since I bought the car, because like I said, there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do because I'm a perfectionist, man. Like, if I see some stuff that is damaged or dinged or whatever, I get to it right away. Like, I can't drive around with it, and I'm still not really dailying it yet because I don't feel comfortable enough. It looks cool. Like, somebody would see this thing and be like, holy snaps, like, I've been complimented so much. I've been complimented more than the Raptor itself. I do get a lot of compliments with that truck, but this thing is just an eye catcher. Like, this bright orange car You rarely ever see a Stinger. That is not no regular traffic. Stingers are very rare to see. As you know, this is the same location we brought the first Kia Stinger, the blacked out one with the red guts. That car, I do miss it. I'll make a separate video on what happened to that Stinger. The thing I wanted to do was get these things blacked out. I hated the chrome. I always wanted to do it to the other Stinger, but I never had the guts or courage to work on it and like take things apart, because I got the car for $42,000 back then, the blacked out Stinger, and honestly for 10 I was like, oh, if I break a grille, who cares, I'll get another one. I bought the bottom one for the top one for literally $100. So I was like, you know what, I'll spray that one. Grille, when I bought the car, had a huge hole up in there, and you know the GTS comes with carbon fiber grills, and I believe the under one too, but it was like completely damaged. It was scraped up the same way this one is. This hood is pretty much kind of all scratched up, and I did not like the way it looked, especially with that huge hole in it. So I bought a new grille. Bottom one I resprayed, top one I resprayed. This is in gloss black. I love the looks. All these holes are going to be bondoed and repainted there, so we're going to have like a perfect front bumper without no holes. But before I continue with the video, I need to show you guys what I did to the car to get it to where it is now, leading up to this point. I gotta show you guys this. So I tore apart the seats, disconnected it from the floor. Take a look. It is disgusting, and there's so much hair everywhere. Had to take a quick break just to record it, but it's nasty, dude. I already finished that side. This side was actually way more dirty compared to this side. These things are torqued down. Damn, these are shredded. These tires are in pretty bad condition, but not my style. I'm not a fan of 20s. I like meats on my tire. 18 by 9.5 with the 35 offset. That's perfect. Literally identical to almost what this is. Yo fam, take a look. What a beautiful day, dude. So I'm actually on the way to go get some parts right now. I need to go buy a new grill that I found in LA. It's in perfect condition. It's like new. It's because the front grille currently has a hole and the carbon fiber is all dinged up. So I'm going to be replacing that. And then the other thing I'm actually buying is the OEM air intakes, because I need to go do smog. And right now the car's not even tuned. It looks modified, but I don't want to get pulled over and get a state ref already, you know, with my luck. So I'm going to go buy these OEM air intakes, and for only like 20 bucks, dude. That's crazy.
Claim the throne.
So check it out, this is where I'm at right now. Dude, it came out good, right? This is the issue. This shit looks gunmetal, bro. It looks like I painted gunmetal or like a freaking charcoal gray. The thing is, it was perfect. It was gloss black. I did all the steps. I had to do the clear coat, right? That's the last step. First spray with the clear coat, and it does this bullshit right here, right? Fuck, dude, now I gotta resand. Like, I was already done. I could have just left it, honestly, without clear coat. I just was like, I'll put some clear coat, make it a little bit tougher, you know? The clear coat I decided to go with was the Raptor enamel, because it said 5 times tougher and it said diamond clear. I was like, oh, diamond clear, that means it's gonna be like super crystal clear. Nah, this shit's fucking diamond clear, as in the sense they just found a diamond in the dirt. Made this thing all hazy, dude. It turned it from gloss black to straight up like charcoal gray, or like a grayish color. Buff it up real quick, take all the blemishes off. Round 2, not the most ideal conditions to be painting, but honestly, I'm over it at this point, so I'm gonna just go with it. But I'm up to the primer seal part. Sprayed on pretty good, honestly, better than the first time. I'm actually working on disabling the auto stop feature, because this was the one thing I hated the most out of owning the Kia Stinger. And now I'm actually comfortable enough to tear things apart and get, you know, underneath the car. So what I'm gonna do is actually add 3M tape in between the button itself and the button overlay or whatever this thing is. That way it's continuously pressed the whole time. Check it out, I'm just adding one more piece of 3M. There's already some existing, so I actually have 2 current pieces. I'm gonna just add one more. Thing is, you don't want it to be like pressing too much. I'm gonna press it a couple times, make sure it's, yep, this is solid. I'd rather recommend doing this than paying for that $150 unit that disables the auto start stop. Because honestly, like, that one's just too much work, too expensive. You're literally gonna be doing almost the same amount of work as this. Clips are like heavy duty shit, so you don't have to worry about clips breaking or anything. These are like top-notch quality stuff. So step is connecting all the modules. Make sure you don't forget that. And then just line all the clips in to place. Yep, it's working. And it's not, you know, sticking out like a sore thumb. It's all flush. Check it out. First mod, honestly, on camera though, because I already did this, but the first aftermarket mod that I'm gonna do are the paddle shifters. I would do some other stuff, but these are actually super easy to do, so I was like, ah, fuck it. And I'm about to drive for like an hour, and I'd rather have the paddle shifters on there, pleasing my eyes, you know. I do aluminum or a silver color to match the current silver inside of the car, because there's like no red in here, so it would be, well, like, it'd look weird having silver plus red. So I think that looks good. And then just press for the next hour. At Kia right now, just picked up some parts. These are the remaining interior bits that I needed. Now it's time to see if these paddles work. Gotta put it in a sport mode. Downshift, downshift. And one more. Yes, they do. God damn, bro, I forgot how fast the Stinger is. That's my first official pull on the Stinger since I bought it. I had it for a week and a half, I think, and I have not pulled on it. It's been on eco mode since. I miss driving this thing. This thing is fast, bro. And I got someone already locked in for a race. I'm gonna hit him up when I'm ready. The car is stock. Like, I'm not trying to like already put some tune and all that. Definitely probably gonna go with KSR now that he's on the Stinger platform, but right now we're gonna take it slow, we're gonna take it easy. OEM plus style mods pretty much. So let's go with this low pressure plug or cap. Let's do this one first. Right, this one goes here, and yes, it does. Bro, I'm telling you guys, dude, I need everything perfect, man. Like, people could live without this type of stuff, but not me, dude. And just like that, I need to have my thing right. So I'm assuming it goes this way. And there you go. It's easy, bro. Look at that. Much better, dude. Has any of you guys had this issue with your screen? Like, I don't know what this is. It looks like the screen film is separating from the display. That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't look like water, dude. It looks like just glue has separated, which sucks. I'm gonna have to buy another one. You know your boy had to get the matching color jack pad. Gonna lift up the car. Time to put some lowering springs on. The ones I ended up going with were these H&R lowering springs. Supposedly these are the best to get you the lowest amount possible, but still have like a good ride quality. But this is the current fitment right now. It looks like about 1.5 inches. Up in the front, it's almost like 2 inches.
How can you do it?
And here is the old spring. Let me see the difference. They look about the same, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, what do you need?
This side's done.
Oh, that's fast.
This side's easy, that side's the hardest. Yeah, it's off, so everything's been disconnected. We did the easiest route. Right now we're gonna figure out if we did it right. So I just gotta drop it, and then this whole entire thing with the strut should come down. The whole thing's coming down. Oh shit. Now for the fronts. Totally different. That's a huge difference. Damn, I really hope this is right. That's a big difference, bro. All we did was pretty much pull the whole thing down while somebody like grabs onto the spring and kind of like rotates it in a way to try to get it off of here. Put the light on. And then, so let me show you guys. You just hold it down, have a partner, and it's pretty easy. You don't have to hammer this thing out. Now we're just gonna put this thing right back in, and it's smaller too, so it should be much easier and clear way better. Sure, it bottoms out on the back side, and then put the top one. We didn't have to use this spring compressor at all. As long as you have a partner, you wouldn't need that. If you got a neighbor, I'd suggest just hitting him up. What the hell? You have your keys on you or something?
I think it's good.
You turned them on. How funny, he just butt dialed the remote start. That's a first. Easy.
Make sure that ball is going in the center of it.
Is it? You watch it. Here I can't see nothing no more. It's in.
Wait.
It's the same. I know, but with time it's gonna settle. This one I could already tell. When you start driving it, it'll settle. So check it out. I just finished tinting one side, so these are clear. And this is tinted. Looks badass. Or should I just leave one side undone? Like while I wait for the tips to dry, might as well tint those. The other thing I got to doing was wrapping these areas here, and these came out pretty good as well. I have these H&R lowering springs for about a week now, and honestly have no issues, no rubbing. I guess it's because also it's not that low, but I love the stance. I can't wait. I'm actually gonna go buy some new tires tomorrow that are gonna fit that wheel well way better, because these are too stretched for my liking. 285s 30/20, and I need them to be literally like flush fitment, like just touching the wall or the fender. Luckily this car, whoever spec'd it out before, ended up doing Rohanas, which is like the most expensive wheels you could buy. And honestly, adding Rohanas, let's say I bought these new, it's about $4,000 to $4,700 with shipping. That's almost as much as what the guy auctioned this off for. Like this car was auctioned off for, I believe, $4,700. That's literally what the cost of these wheels are new. But another thing I did do is black out the side reflectors as well as tint the turn signals and the reverse light, which looks so good. Don't forget, you could get your plate cover at kdmbuilt.company.site. Go get stung, go get your plate cover. That way, whenever you're taking pictures or videos, you're covering up that plate, especially if you're doing any illegal, legal activities. And then the other thing I just did was those exhaust tips. I hate chrome so much. I'm gonna get rid of all that chrome there too. But I got to this right away. I ended up blacking it out with some satin black heat resistant paint, and it came out perfect. It looks so good. The rear is all blacked out now. I just need to get the rear retinted and get all that chrome deleted. And wow, this car looks so beautiful, dude. I love it. Yes, I do miss the old Stinger, but honestly, I love this one even more. I guess because of the rareness and the rare factor to it. The only thing I do miss on the other Stinger was like the front cam or the 360 cameras, the adaptive cruise control, the thing that would brake on its own and stuff. This one doesn't have that. It only has proximity sensors up in the front, but it is a GTS, so technically it's meant to be on the track. But your boy is gonna daily the shit out of this thing. Like, this thing is gonna just be racking up miles. On the other Stinger, I never really went out. I never went to car meets. I never went to anything having to do with cars except one car show. And honestly, I was just so nervous and scared to go there because it was so modded and I didn't want to get a ticket or state ref. But this one, I don't give a shit no more. I'm gonna be going crazy with this Kia Stinger. I'm gonna be going to so many car meets. I'm gonna just be racking the miles. I want the car to pretty much explode. I want the engine, or the, not the trans, but I want the engine to blow. That way I could send it over to KSR and get the engine built and make this thing make hopefully over 800 horsepower. Fam, don't forget to support the KDM culture. If you have a Kia, one thing you definitely need to do, or if you have a Hyundai or whatever's, one thing I see a lot of, and I'm like, dude, aren't you embarrassed to run around with it, is having them license plates from a dealer. Like, why are you still repping the dealer license plate frame? Why not get a KDM cultured one? You can find the frames and the plate covers at kdmbuilt.company.site. Also, get yourself a hoodie. I'm gonna be doing a limited special. We are going to be adding the GT wing to this vehicle. That's the main reason I actually got the car. I needed another Stinger and I finally got it. We're going to be adding the wing soon. I'm not sure if it's in the next video, but in one of the following videos we're going to be doing it. I'm going to have this special. I am going to include a free frame as well as a KDM built jet tag. I want you guys representing the culture. I see a lot of people who ride around repping them license plate frames from the dealerships and just giving out free commercial for them, and it's like, what's the point in that? Why not rep your culture? But yes, this vehicle has been resprayed in that awesome N20 paint code. It's called Flagship Orange and it looks so good. The thing I love is that they resprayed the whole thing. I actually was gonna buy this other GTS that was for sale for the same price. I like dropped that negotiation to like, I think it was like 7,000 bucks. And it was on the whole front, and the fenders and the bumper had to be replaced, but they didn't respray the whole vehicle, so you could see the orange difference between the doors as well as the new fenders and bumpers and the hood. So it just looked funky to me. Like in person it just looked horrible, but I think it is still for sale. So if somebody, oh, and the other thing, the headlights were not the right ones. They ended up putting the 2.0 headlights to, I guess, save in cost. Honestly, been more wrecked than this one. This one had like no issues with it. Literally the alignment was still perfect. Is this GTS better than the old Stinger? You guys need to comment that in the comments below. Let me know, because honestly, I don't know. Was this the move? Should I have gotten another blacked out one with them red guts? Or should I have gotten a tribute? There was a salvage one that needed to be fixed, ready for auction. But honestly, this is much more rare than that. There's 1,000 of the tributes and only 400 of these. And out of those 400, there's probably only 200 that are operating, because everybody else has been crashing these because they don't know how to use the drift mode on them. Another thing I love about the car is it has remote start. Check it out. It just takes a while. It takes like 10 seconds, which I hate. But is it modded? Does it have cats? Yes, it has cats. Comment down below if you know where I'm referring to. Tail lights look so sick with it being blacked out. I ended up going with dark smoke, and it just looks so freaking good, dude. Oh my god. But these tail lights aren't going to be there for long. You already know what your boy had to do. Ended up buying the facelift tail lights. They look way better in my opinion. Comment down below what you guys think. Should I rock the old style or should I go with the Porsche looking kind? Check out all the old videos leading up to this point. Remember, this car is gonna be drastically changed, and I'm doing like tasteful mods. Already have another hood. I just gotta go pick it up. There's just so many mods that I'm gonna be doing to this thing. It's gonna look awesome. It's not gonna even look anything close to the way it looks like right now. But yeah, this thing's still rocking the stock exhaust. Let me rev it up for you guys real quick. Definitely needs an exhaust. And what other mods should I do to the vehicle? I already bought a bunch of stuff that has arrived to the house, so make sure you stay tuned because there's gonna be a lot of content, and I'm talking about a lot. My goal is to make about 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm not talking about full-length videos. I'm talking about one full one, maybe 2 full ones, as well as like YouTube shorts, and just make a bunch of content, dude. I want to be active for you guys. A lot of you guys still comment to this day, even though I haven't been posting that much of the KDM content. I've been doing the Raptor content. Your boy is going to be super active with this Stinger. I'm talking about active to the point where I want to go to jail. No, just kidding. I don't want to do that part. I'm already tripping because it comes with intakes, and I bought the OEM ones for only 20 bucks. I need to install them because I need to go do smog, and you know, California how it works. You can't have any mods to the vehicle or you'll get state arrested and penetrated in jail. But that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please go hit that like button. Also subscribe. I look forward to seeing the comments. I'm gonna be way more active, so I'm gonna be reading every single one of them, even the hateful ones, and I'm gonna respond to everything. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, DM me as well at darkrise. Also let me know what you guys want to see, because remember, this channel is for you guys, it's not for me. So I'm gonna be making a lot of videos with this vehicle. I'm also gonna be doing videos with other people. It's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.